Let's think. I still don't know how the things are that are here. What is this? Okay, great. Anyway, I don't have an idea what are we going to do today. I am boiling in my skin, so yeah, let me check if everything works as it should. And then we will see what's going to happen. Hi, welcome. This is more or less going to be like a short summary of. This is more or less going to be okay. Shush. Okay. Good. Anyway, yeah, this is going to be a short stream and to just summarize what's going to happen in the upcoming months. And I have one box I would like to open. Sorry, it's nothing exciting. It's mostly for the scoops, but there is some Haikyuu stuff, so I think we can open it. Why not? So just I can get rid of the box, preferably. Yeah, so my voice is kind of gone because I've been voicing some stuff for next week and for what is it, August. Yeah, for August as well. I've been working on some stuff for after I come from the break. Hey, Valve. Hi. Yeah, so I started to work on some stuff for after I come back. I already had one story which was supposed to be 2 parts. It ended up being 3 parts. Usual stuff, I suppose. It could have been 2, but the second one would be long as hell, so I decided to split it, both for the sake of my voice and for the sake of my editor, because that would be like 45 minutes. Another, what was it called? I'm Not Going Anywhere, I think, the Anotana story where Tanaka got paralyzed. So, yeah, not going to happen again. That's not an issue, yeah. And you will have more to look forward to. I finished the Did I Gain Weight part for Kyohaba Kinkuni, actually. I'm finally happy with how it turned out. It could have been better, but hey, with what I have and what I'm able to write, I am quite content with it. I am not as content with how I voiced it, but unfortunately, that's what it is. I am not going to be doing that again because it was 20 minutes, 22 actually, which is long, and that's too much to revoice. So it is what it is. But anyway, so that's going to come out next week, and then the break will start, and I will be working on some stuff. Preferably, I will be able to finish the re-uploads finally, because excluding the one that's going to come out today, I only have 4 more re-uploads that need to happen, and then I'm finally done with all re-uploads, and I will be able to make you a full chronological playlist so that you can follow all the storylines in chronological order. Very long overdue. I finally created an organized Osasuna playlist. Hey, you're better than me actually in this regard. I will try to make ship playlists over the break, so that you can actually find your favorite ship and follow the storyline for them, and not search around in the boyfriend challenges and all the one-shots around. So that's another thing I'm going to do over the break. Yeah. Also, I did start making. Well, not really, but I'm going to start soon on the Terushou and Otana storyline. We are finally getting to the point where I wanted to get. It's going to kind of amp up, which I am very excited about because we are finally getting into some action. Yes. I even have the confession stuff. I am still so sad that I can't find the Alfuta confession, and one more confession is missing for some reason. I don't know why, but it was one of those that I had linked through Google not Docs, Google Disk, and for some reason it's not there anymore. I don't know why. Enotara. I think Enotara doesn't have confession actually. I think I didn't write it back then because the storyline was that they were together for like 2 months when they started. So I didn't write confession video for Enotana. I think that's how it went back then. So very sorry about that. Unfortunately, I think it doesn't exist and it never existed. Because I don't think I even had a plan on how it was supposed to go. Because for the other ships, I had a plan on how it's, or like headcanon, whatever, how it was supposed to go. And for Enotana, I didn't really have an idea, so it just didn't happen. It should be there. Yeah, I am pretty sure I didn't write it at all. Not that it disappeared, but that it just doesn't exist. I'm thinking which confession is the second one that's missing. I know that Alfuta is missing because it pisses me off so much because I still remember parts of it, but I'm too lazy to rewrite it. I should, I know, I should. But I don't want to. I'm too lazy. And there's one more that I can't find, and I'm not sure which one it is. I will have to take a look which one is missing. All I got were mentions of how it happened. Yeah. I threw in some hints, but they didn't get a whole video. It was one of my favorites. Why was? It should be still. Enotana is great. I love Enotana. I do love Tanasho more than Tanasho. I love Tanasho more, but Enotana is still high on the list of my favorite ships. I'm boiling in my skin today. Like most of Europe, we are currently experiencing a heat wave, so it's like 34 degrees. I am dying. I wasn't sure if I even want to stream today because I'm so sweaty. It's not even funny. But yeah, I thought I will give you like a small update, and if I start to die too much, I will just shut the stream down. I think I will be able to go like half an hour. But hey, it is what it is, unfortunately. I wanted to go to an Asia food festival or something like that was happening in the city today. But yeah, I am sensitive to heat, if you haven't noticed over the years. And yeah, I didn't want to risk fainting somewhere. So unfortunately, no ramen for me. It's still one of my favorites. Good. I'm in the US because my boyfriend wanted to watch the World Cup. Really? Just because of that? Pathetic. Joking, of course, but yeah, our team is kind of struggling. From what I've heard, I don't follow football, so yeah. But hey, I hope you are enjoying it. heat, heat is there. Yeah, I believe so. So yeah, we are kind of becoming a soup in our own skins here in Europe. So yay, fun. I hate summer so much, and with my whole heart, to be fair. Like I don't understand how can someone complain about winter, because if you are cold, then just get another layer. If you are still cold, get another layer. But if you are hot, you can't strip to your skin or out of your skin. Why? Why would someone like summer? Ah, yeah. So that's my little rant on summer. One of my colleagues, the one that I am currently who is my pupil in at work, uh, and I'm her mentor. Uh, she's like me. She hates summer and she hates heat, so that's my person, thankfully. But the guy who is going there to, like, we have English lessons paid by our workplace. So the guy who teaches us English, he's an actual lizard. He needs 30 degrees to feel good. And I was like, why? How does it work? I don't get it. I'm still single. Yeah, me too. That's fine. I think they got around of 16 or semis. I know they want one match. Czech is doing okay. Eh, I was kind of hoping we would like boycott World Cup, but unfortunate. So I don't really care. I can't complain. I live near the equator and in complete cold. Yeah, you are probably used to everything at this point, I would say. Yeah. Uh, I don't know. I just hate summer. That's how I'm going to end it. I hate summer, and I hate the heat. I am not surprised. Even though, like, Moscow and that part of Russia does tend to get like really hot in summer as well. So depends on where she's from. But I fully understand because I do too. Yeah. So what did I want to talk about besides the stuff? Yeah, I will also be working on remaking some of the old challenges for the popular ships, aka the big four, Boku, Akatsuki, Yamaka, Gehina, and Kuroken. I might get to some Kuro angst that I have planned. Not sure about that. We will see how the writing goes. I also have two angst ideas that I would like to work on. One is kind of soul shattering because I was searching for an idea to get some soul shattering angst out. This might work out if I get into it. I'm not sure which ship to do it with though. And then I have some softer angst, like slightly softer angst as well in my notes from today that I thought of. Um, Also, not sure which ship to do it with, but we will see. I hate summer so bad because it's so hot. Yeah, me too. It's awful. By the way, if you have an idea on a ship who would deserve to get some angst happen to them, let me know. Well, before you say Enotana, I have Enotana angst prepared as well. It's been a long time since it started sitting in my notes, so I think I could do something about it soon-ish. So that's one thing. Washikono, I suppose I could do something with them. Hello. Hope you're having a good day. Besides the heat, yes, I'm having quite a good day. My mom has some course of flower arranging over the weekend, so she was gone for most of the today. So I had a house for myself, which is always great. And I will have the house to myself for most of tomorrow as well, which is absolutely perfect. Haven't seen my babies in a while. Yeah, I did notice that Washikono haven't appeared for a while. I should put them back into challenges. Thing is, I think I forgot how to write them, so that's the issue. My biased answer would be Osasuna. Yeah, I also expected that. I have to start working on the Osasuna storyline because I've been neglecting it for so long. It's not even funny. So that's also one of the things that I should start working on. The storyline surrounding their shop and the electrical issues and stuff like that. It's not going to be long. It's going to be, when it starts, it's going to be short, kinda. But I have to kick myself into actually doing that because I've been teasing it for a while and I think it deserves to happen sooner rather than later. So that's another thing that I could work on. I was thinking Semishira could get some angst outside the mute Semi stuff. I actually wrote that one angst idea with them in mind, but we will see. I just need one video explaining. It's not going to be that short. It needs to be slightly longer. But yeah. Like Semishira. Yeah, it's kind of, the idea is kind of similar to one story that I had in mind for Sameshira ages ago. That was 2022, maybe, I think. I thought of it when I was in Copenhagen. And actually, it's not that similar, but a little bit. Which is a fake idea that made me cry when I was thinking of it. And it's that was like Semeshira meeting up after some years and Seme being a single father because I like single parent storylines. And so Seme had a kid from a previous marriage and they got together with Shirabu because of unresolved feelings, blah blah blah. And it was basically just Shirabu finding a way to make the kid like him. And also this, like, the angst point was that Shirabu had a heart disease, or not disease, but like some heart problem that was slowly killing him. So there was this whole emotional scene, like where the kid would overhear them talking about it, and like Shirabu saying that he's dying because he doesn't have money for the operation, and the kid's like giving him his pocket money because he wanted him to stay with them, blah blah blah. So yeah, that was the whole idea, which is something that I can't really make into a video, unfortunately. But the core is kind of like upside down, this storyline. So it's nicely angsty, I would say. It involves hospital, which is always fun. My biased answer would be Yakulev. Yakulev has the Stalker storyline, which I also should move with further because I've been stalling on it for a really long. So yeah, I should really get into that as well. I agree, but after car crash, I don't want to say anything. There have been a lot of car crashes. yeah, I should think of something else. But the thing is, it's the easiest way I can get someone like heavily injured, because like car crashes, even if you are just sitting in the car and someone T-bones you, for example, or the character is smashed by a car, it's the easiest way I can get someone to hospital with a like really serious injury. Yes, I am lazy. I am lazy like that. So I always use car crashes and car accidents as a plot device to get someone to hospital. But actually, I do have a. I don't want to spoil it for the video, but there's Kyohaba Angst coming up. It's not as angsty. It's like light angst, heart comfort, and stuff like that. Uh, I already wrote. Oh, bleh. I already wrote it. It's done, and it's going to come out in August. To be fair, that semi-share idea was one of the best ideas I had. I just never executed it, which is kind of a shame. I technically live in the hospital. I'm there all the time because I break my bones all the time. You and Valve can shake hands in this regard, I would say. She's also in a hospital all the time. What was I talking about? Angst, yes. So, yeah, I need to think of something to get someone injured slash ill slash in danger. That's not a car crash. I know. I was joking about it last time when I was streaming because I was going through, if you remember, probably not many of you will remember, we had a list that I called What Could Go Wrong. And it was just a list of like 250 like keywords and angst ideas that could happen, that could make the story go wrong, obviously. And I was going through it looking for inspiration, what I could use. And I was just thinking of the stuff that I'm already doing to poor Daisho in the Terusho and Otana storyline. There were like 20 things that I thought were quite nicely angsty, and that I was like, oh wait, I'm actually doing this to Daisho already. My poor boy. I haven't been to hospital in 4 days. It's a new record. You know what? I will create one of those X days without an accident, and it's going to be X days without Valve going into a hospital. Another electric box. No. Osasuna already got electric box. That was enough. Electrocution we already had. Okay, so I'm putting away electricity. I'm putting away car crashes. We didn't have we had a gun violence. We had a gunshot. We didn't have any fatal illness yet. Like Tanaka got close, but it was mostly just so he could be paralyzed for a while. So I think if any angst is going to come up next time, it's going to be some fatal illness. So I'm going to go do my research into Mayo Clinic. I have some illnesses that I want to use. One is waiting for Terushima, actually, after the current Terusho and Otana plot point is done with Dasho and the Stalker. So Terushima's next. It's going to be fun. Why do I have people who are constantly in hospital in my community? What are you doing, people? I'm worried about you. Oh dear. Yeah, so that's on So yeah, that's on the upcoming angst stuff. Um, yeah, I need to think of some good illness to give to someone. Yeah, we will see. We will see. I'm still thinking about the Washikono one, but the issue with Washikono and one shots is that if I do a one shot for Washikono, it's going to get like 300 views because it's such a rare pair that not many people will be searching for it, especially if it's a one shot. So the effort I will put into it is not going to come back to me. You know, uh, I need to kind of think about what I'm putting out from a creator's point of view, like from a YouTuber's point of view. And I would love to do Washikono one shot, but it's going to fail in YouTube terms. And unfortunately, that's something I don't want to happen. Yeah. So it's not because I wouldn't want to, like, how to explain it. I need the effort that I put into a story to come back in some form. And I know it sounds materialistic and like I'm just chasing the views, but that's kind of the point. So, yeah, I will put them back into challenges though. Broke my knee 2 days ago. Can seriously cripple you. Yeah. Any joints you injure, bad. Bones, that's kind of fine still, but once it's joints, stupid ankles, like ankle injuries, are healing for ages and it's still not fine. Yeah. Probably quoted Hayato on that one. Yeah, possibly. Which reminds me that I actually should start on running the Kyohaba Kinkunya storyline as well. But that one actually can wait for a little while longer because I need to get into a certain point until I can start running it. However, I should start working on getting into the correct point with Semishirakawa Gata as well. Because there is some nice Taishi Engs that's waiting. And I think I could start running it on, not on, in October because I have a Halloween special for them prepared. I had it for, or it's been sitting in my notes for the last 3 years and I still didn't get to it. So maybe this year is the year. Pretend to fall challenge Asasuna edition. What's all this about? Nothing much. I'm just brainstorming some angst ideas and making a mental list of storylines that I need to work on during my break in 2 weeks. So, yeah, but on the other hand, I don't want to make myself a list like a list because these stories go the best when I don't plan on which ones I'm going to write. So it's supposed to be a break, like actual break. I know I said I'm going to still be writing, but the whole point is that I don't have to. So I'm trying to just get or make myself a mental map of the stuff that I need to do in the future. But yeah. I don't want to give myself a list of, yes, this is what you have to do in this month. That kind of defeats the whole point. First time being here. Welcome. I hope you will enjoy your stay here. I still have college too, so I broke my knee at the worst time. Yeah, these injuries tend to come around at the worst time possible. I don't start until July. You all remind me how glad I am I'm not at school anymore. I've been meeting a lot of people in like the metro and like public transport when I go to work, like in the last uh, over June, because the final exams are happening and like university exams are happening. So I see so many young people in suits and dresses just repeating the exam questions on a bus. And whenever I look at them, I'm just like, thank goodness I'm not going to school anymore. I know everyone said that you will regret it, like not liking school once you go to work, but I'm like, no, let me go to work. I don't want to go to school anymore. Then I'm back in Russia. Yeah, it's going to be bad time zone for you and for the premieres again. So yeah, I'm very happy that I'm not at school anymore. Unfortunately, I might have to go back eventually because I would love to work in like travel industry. And unfortunately, if you have education or if you don't have education in travel industry, like I don't have, it's difficult to get a job in travel industry because they always say it in the like job offers that it's an advantage, but it's not mandatory. But apparently, that advantage is that great that they don't want me anywhere. So, yeah, maybe I will have to eventually go back to school, and I'm not looking forward to that. Uh, I'm finding it hard to adjust to 8th grade at my new school. Uh, yeah, adjusting to school overall can be quite difficult. No matter how which grade you are in. Or even if it's elementary school, high school, college. Adjusting to any school is difficult. So don't worry, give it some time. It's going to get better. You will see. Uh, says the person who is happy to not be going to school anymore. But yeah, uh, I might have to do another bachelor's degree, and I really don't want to. I don't know. I just want to create itineraries and be a guide and whatever, but I can't because I don't have the education that I would need. So, uh, grade of like class level, I don't know. That's what grade is. So, yeah, I am still sitting comfortably in my office so far, saving up for the bigger trips that I'm doing and hoping to get a job in travel industry eventually. It's not looking too well so far, but I did see some like travel agencies offering like uh, starting positions for travel industry, like itinerary creation and guides and stuff like that. So we will see. Eventually, I might get into it, but I want to finish at least 2 years in the company that I'm in right now, which I'm running up to the 2 years. I will be there 2 years in next February. So we will see. We will see. There's a lot of changes happening right now in my workplace, and I don't like many of them. So we will see how long that's going to last, or technically how long I am going to last. Is it still hot? Yes, it is still hot. Yeah, so this is basically going to be me just complaining. Now, okay. We will open the box, then I'm going to continue complaining. Unless my voice decides to betray me. Okay, I have a small box this time. Again, it's mostly for scoops, but there's some haiku stuff as well. Oof. Jesus Christ. That was nasty. Hi, Leah. What are you doing today? I'm complaining for the most part. Complaining about the heat, complaining about my work, complaining about the fact that I don't have the right education to do what I want to do. So yeah, it's a really complaining stream today. What are you doing, Leah? Tell me. Haven't seen you on stream for a long time. So tell me, how are you doing? Just wait until you get into college if you're going to go. I'm 23, been in college since I was 19. Yeah, that was my case as well. Papers. Waste. Okay, so what do we have? Blue lock cards are for scoops. Blue lock pins, also for scoops. Demon Slayer cards, also for scoops. And now I have some standees, which I'm not actually sure if I'm not going to keep one. I've been really busy. Yeah. Wait. My boyfriend is being an idiot. What do I do? I don't know. Join him. Just graduated high school and now I have my university entrance exam next week. Good luck, Leah. I believe in you. You will make it with flying colors. Tank play football. Like 12-year-old. Join him if it's not too hot. Hi, Fox. Haven't seen you around for a while. Also had a power outage for like 2 weeks. Really? Where are you from? I don't think I've heard of any like large blackouts happening. Okay, so I have some Tsubaki mini standees. And I have a Kita standee, which I am like 50-50 on if I'm going to keep or not, because there's not that much Kita merch and I would like to keep it. However, I don't really collect Kita merch, so I'm not entirely sure if I'm going to keep it or not. And then for scoops, definitely I have these Atsumu standees. They're quite pretty, I would say. So, full-size acrylic standees. Mostly scoop things. These are not for me. So, all good. I haven't ordered that much stuff for my collection. I did finally get the shelves. They are in the garage, so I still need to get to actually like putting them together and switching them. So, but they are here. They arrived. So the only issue is to put them together and move all of this into them, and the cupboard's gone. He kicked the goalie. Oops. What have I missed while I was gone for God knows how long? On my side, not much, I would say. There hasn't been many changes since the last time I saw you in in one of the streams. Just that I'm going to take a break for a month at least in July, and then I will hopefully come back stronger than ever. Probably not, but at least with some slightly more rested and with some more stories to tell. But otherwise, you haven't missed much. Oh yeah, and you voted as a community that you would like the manga reading streams over the break, which I'm very happy about because I was actually very excited about doing them again. So we will be doing some manga reading streams, probably on Saturdays, maybe on Sundays as well, like manga reading weekends or something like that. Maybe throughout the week, I'm not exactly sure yet. I do have to get a better face cam because the old one that I had before, I don't even know where it is, and it was awful. So I'm going to have to get a new one. So that's one thing. And I will have to figure out how to not get copyright striked, which is something I don't really want to happen because then I could lose the whole channel and that would be disastrous. So I need to figure out some way to do it safely. The last stream that I have, or the one and only stream that I have for with reading haiku as reading manga, it's fine and like no strikes on that. It's even monetized, so it seems like it's not going to be that much of an issue. But on the other hand, I don't want to risk it. So I didn't get a copyright strike yet. You have to get like 3, I think. So hopefully it's not going to come around and bite me. But I did want to make videos out of it later on so that you don't have to, if you miss the stream, you don't have to watch the whole stream, but you can just watch the edited video. So I'm thinking about a way how to do that. Haiku copyright is pretty kind when it comes to it, but from what I've seen other people do, like manga readings and stuff, it might get a little tricky with some other titles. So yeah, we will see. We will see. Hopefully it's going to go well and we will go through the whole Haikyuu manga together. And if we get somewhere else, then I will let you vote on which manga we will be reading later on. Can't wait for the manga reading streams. I'm happy to hear that. I am also very much excited about the manga reading streams because the last time we did it, the one and only time we did it, it was really fun. So hopefully it's going to be fun as well this time around. So, and then I don't know, we can read Windbreaker, we can read Sakamoto Days, Gachiakuta, anything. Phantom Busters, we can read Phantom Busters. That sounded weird. We can read Phantom Busters, great manga as well. So yeah, we will see. We will see. I think it's actually the Kodansha manga that has an issue with copyrights, so I might have to avoid Kodansha for a little while, which means no Windbreaker and no Kachiakuta, unfortunately. But hey, we will see. We will see. Haikyuu is long, so it's going to take a while to get to the end. I have to go. Bye. Bye bye. Have a nice day / evening. Depends on where you are. So yeah, that's another thing that we are going to be doing over July, and hopefully it's going to stick around. Of course, I will be doing some opening streams as well. The cards are coming out on 27th, I think. So with how long it's going to take until it comes here, it's like in the middle of July, I think we will do card opening streams again because, as I said before, I have 2 booster boxes of the volume 3 of the break cards or pre-ordered. So yeah, that's going to also happen, and I have some stuff coming in. I have a Oikaman Android coming in with a gift for my coworker, which should have been here this week, and it's not, which pisses me off so much. But hopefully she will forgive me when she sees what I actually got her. I got my idiot in the car. Oh dear. Yeah, so I have some small stuff coming in from Japan as well, and yeah, we will see. So there will be opening streams, but it's going to be rarer. We will be just opening the cards, and then we will do the manga reading streams. They will start on the first weekend in July, I think. I think I will be able to make it happen on the 4th of July. 4th of July is going to be the first manga reading stream. That's going to be fun. I'm jumping up and down out of excitement for everything. That's good. I'm happy to hear that. I'm always happy to hear that you enjoy what I put out, no matter what it is. Even if it's not the most successful thing. Like, not going to lie, the Terusho and Otana storyline is not doing too well, like, view-wise, but it's my soul thing, so I will keep putting it out because I want to tell that story. Doesn't matter that it's not as popular as the challenges, which is obvious, but it never was as popular as challenges. But it did get like 5,000 views at the beginning, but that's also 2 years ago, so yeah. But it's fine. It's fine. I don't mind. Hi, hello, welcome. So yeah, that's pretty much all of it, I think. Yeah. So yeah, today is a re-upload day. Next week is Did I Gain Weight Kyohaba Kinkuni edition. Some Yahaba Trauma. Fun. Then it's going to be break with reading streams and one card opening stream, or maybe two. We will see. And then it's going to be back to regular uploads, and we will see. Yeah, I will come back with Kyohaba mini arc, I think I will call it. It's 3 parts, so it's a mini arc, yeah. Some challenges, definitely. Some angst, also definitely. Hopefully, at least. Continuation of the Terusho and Otana storyline, where we are finally getting into some action. And continue with the reading streams, obviously. Maybe not as often, but I will continue with the reading streams for as long as possible. And yeah, we will see. We will see how it all goes, and hopefully I will get some stuff done over the break, so it's going to be fine. Cutting onions and crying. I hate cutting onions. I don't like onions overall, but I've recently learned to use them in cooking, finally. Just like garlic, because I don't really like garlic either. But cutting onions is so annoying. I don't know if we have some potent onions here in Czechia, but that hurts so bad all the time. But hey, I'm proud of myself for actually including it in cooking these days, because I really don't like onions. Like, I don't like eating them. So the fact that I can use them in cooking is a pretty big success for me. Yeah, so because when you are using garlic, you can put it like press it through the little thingy that squeezes it, and it's not pieces. It's just like it falls apart. So I don't have to actually bite into it, which makes it fine. So I'm using garlic in this way, even though my cousin, who is a cook, is horrified by it sometimes. But hey, that's pretty much the only way I can use garlic in my cooking. So, but you can't put onion through the same little thing. So it has to be pieces, and I hate the pieces. Even when I go to get Chinese takeout for lunch when I'm at work, I always ask them to make it without onions, because I don't want to pick them up, not up, out. Oh Jesus Christ! I can't talk anymore. Mm, I'll have to end the stream soon. Yeah. So I'm having a night, wish me luck. It's fine. Hopefully. Yeah. So I'm still learning to use onions in cooking. I always cut them really finely, so it usually is fine. But it's a long process. Okay, anything else I wanted to talk about? If you have any topic you want to talk with me about, or any question regarding the channel and the storylines and whatever, let me know. I will take a minute to think about what else is there that I would like to talk about. You know, the worst thing is I can't keep up conversations, especially if they are quite one sided, aka me talking to a camera. Even though I have you in chat, it's still like more or less one sided conversation. And the only thing that I can keep up conversation about is manga/anime and traveling. And I think people are getting annoyed. Now, it's true that most of my coworkers are on board with these topics, at least with traveling. So I can share my travel experiences with them. I just like so hard. Okay. It doesn't seem like it's on my side for once. Yeah. So, if anyone has some interesting travel experiences, let me know. I like to travel. Yeah, you don't say. I haven't noticed. I already told you that I envy you so bad, the fact that you can travel around. I know that it's part of your job to do so, but still, I envy you so bad. Would I want to be a private chef just to travel around the world with my rich beneficiaries? Probably not, but I still envy you this aspect of your job. So, by the way, do you work throughout the school year, or do you just do this like over summer or over the school breaks? That's actually one thing that I wanted to ask. I went to Singapore and I lost my suitcase. It arrived when I went back to my country. Oof. Yeah, that's that's fun. I don't envy you this thing. I always like I usually travel with just a backpack, so it's fine because I have it on me, because I fully enjoy the fact that Ryanair and Wizz Air exist, and I just pack myself into a backpack and go. But when I was in Japan, it was like after how many? 7 years that I traveled with a suitcase, and I was checking that suitcase, and it was. I thought I would have a heart attack when I was waiting by those belts, like luggage belts, for them to appear, especially back here in Prague when I went home, because it took so freaking long before they actually appeared. I did think for a while that I got my suitcases lost, that they forgot them in Taipei. So yeah, actually started as an internship. Oh, okay. I want to travel, but I don't have the money for it. Well, you are still quite young, so hang on in there, and the money will come sooner or later. You will see, and then you can travel your heart out. But I do work throughout the school year, just my hours are limited. Okay, got it. I wanted to work during the school year and even summer, but I can't find a job even though I have a good degree. Yeah, the job market is fucked. Like there's no way around it. Sorry. Um, yeah, I fully understand. Um, I actually did get lucky with the job I have right now, because it took like I was searching for like 3 months, maybe 4 months, not even, when I got the job, and I sent like, I don't know, maybe 70 CVs, I think. So it wasn't that bad, or as bad as I see some people have it. So I got kind of lucky. And I did have another job offer besides this one that I turned down because it required sitting on a phone the whole day, which, when I talk to you on the streams, that I have to shut it down after like hour and a half at the longest, because my voice just can't keep up. So that just wouldn't work out. Since the family I work for has children in school and I primarily work for the children, so it's actually not that bad for me to stay home and go to school. Yeah, okay. Got it. Yeah. So I am quite glad I got the job that I have right now, because, to be fair, like for what we do, like yes, it's stressful sometimes, because it's a customer service. That's also always going to be stressful, because sometimes you are just talking with idiots. That's just how it is. Not to be racist, but it's usually Indians. And that's a fact, because sometimes it takes them so long before they understand something. But to be absolutely fair, the company that bought us in March, they are sending us a lot of like requests right now, and every second one is not working because they are unable to correctly set up or do the settings that are needed for their panel and our panel to connect correctly. And those are people from France, from Nordics, from Greece, from Germany. So yeah, sometimes the person who is sitting on the other side of the screen, let's say, is an idiot. That's just how it is. It's working with people. But it's still like quite a comfortable job for pretty good pay for what we do. It could be higher, obviously, but it's not that bad. And it's very easy to ask for vacation. It's very easy to ask for home office. It's really easy to like talk with our manager and with our CEO about stuff if you need help with something or just need to run off for the rest of the day. it gets done somehow. Always they are trying to help. It's not a big corporation. Unfortunately, now we have a big corporation above us, which is not something I'm excited about. It's causing so much issues and it's so annoying. So that's why I kind of want to finish those 2 years in this company and then start to look for a job somewhere else for a better pay, hopefully in travel industry. We will see. I just realized I have a bad habit of laughing at things that shouldn't be funny. Yeah, that happens sometimes. I know people like that. It's fine. Don't worry about it. It's just sometimes it's slightly inappropriate, but can't do anything about it. It's one of the reactions to like embarrassment and like sadness. It can be. Yeah. So yeah. I feel like I complain so much today. But hey, at least I can get it out. That's fine. It's so hot. It was supposed to storm today, and it's not. And it's awful. And it's going to be even more awful after it storms because it's going to knock down the temperature for like a few hours, and then it's going to get 34 again, and it's going to be the that kind of like wet heat, the damp blanket heat, it's going to be even worse. Thank goodness I have home office on Monday. Uh, yeah. So I thank God. I might stay at home on Wednesday too, because both our CEO and our manager are away on a like company trip, whatever that's called. Uh, yeah. So maybe I will stay home on Wednesday as well. What time it is for you? For you guys? For me it's currently 7:10 p.m. You actually share time zone with a lot of people. That's nice. Yeah. For me it's also 7.8. Yeah. Well, Valve is special for now. She's going to be ahead again after a while. New time zone. Yeah. You have new time zone every time I do a stream. That's the thing I envy you. um. Yeah. I want to sleep. And more than anything, I want some Japanese food. Sometimes it's convenient. Yeah, I bet. Uh, most of the time it's not. Yeah. So, what did I start? That I want to sleep. And then I forgot. I wanted to talk about something and then I forgot. Yeah, Japanese food. Because I'm saving so much stuff for my upcoming Korea trip in November. So sometimes I get like tips for Japan. So I'm saving them too because I want to go back to Japan eventually. And so it's always like where to eat when you are in Tokyo and stuff. And they always show the stuff that I miss the most. I I miss the onigiri. I miss the curries so much. Udon, especially udon. That's why it pisses me off so much that it's so hot today that I couldn't go into that, like, visit that Asian food fest that we have, because not only is it 34 degrees here, uh, that festival is happening on the side of a river, and those get so hot, even like under normal circumstances, even without heat wave, because there's sun scorching it the whole day. So I think they had like 40 degrees there. So absolutely not. But I miss Japanese food so much. I would love to get some. And we have Japanese restaurants in Prague as well, but they're so expensive. Like compared, it's like 3 times the price that I would pay for it in Japan, and it pisses me off so much. But I'm missing curry so much. Just take my money. Thank you. It's not going to get me anything, but no, joking. I'm joking. I'm joking. Thank you so much for every donation. It helps a lot. You have no idea how much. Will you ever do texting stories for any other fandom? Probably not. Um, I don't know. I don't have any fandom that would fit into texting stories. Like I've seen Blue Lock be done in texting stories, but I hate Blue Lock, so that's not going to happen. I've seen JJK once, but I'm not that into JJK to actually like create this kind of brain rot with them. And I also like, except for Itafushi and Otoge, I don't really like the most like not basic but mainstream ships. Like I am more of a Nanago than Satosugu person, so it probably wouldn't work out anyway. But yeah, I've seen Demon Slayer be done, but it's mostly those like X reader kind of thing, which I wanted to try out, but I've never written X reader before, and yeah, it's probably not going to happen either. Japanese food is so good. It is. It is. I miss it so much every day. Not even the kombinis, even though I miss kombinis so much, and especially like the fried chicken from Lawson, like the karage kun. It's so good. I need it. But overall, fried chicken, and yeah, I'm missing udon. Of all things, the food I miss the most are onigiri and udon, which are two foods that I hated before I went to Japan, because when you buy onigiri here, it's cold, it's soggy, it's dry, and it's awful. Ah. Then I got onigiri gorichan, and I was hooked on tuna mayo onigiri. I no longer wonder why Osamu chose to create an onigiri restaurant. I fully understand. If it was real, I would be there all the time. Yeah. I should go back to Venezuela. I miss it. Needed authentic Pabelo Criollo. I can see that being the case, yes. I need to start getting or like tasting more local food when I go traveling. I try, these days when I go somewhere, I do try to get at least one like local food a day when I'm abroad, to not be as conservative as I used to be with food before. So I am getting out of my shell, but then I get into the point where I really miss some food and I can't get it anywhere else. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you, Leah. Thank you so much. Um, Overall, thank you everyone who decides to donate anything. It helps a lot, and I'm abnormally grateful to you, and thank you so much. That sounded so weird, but I struggle showing gratitude because it's not embarrassing, but social anxiety and stuff. But I try my best because you deserve gratitude for supporting me so much. So thank you very much. I need food. Yeah, I will go get something once I end the end here because I'm hungry. I love soba. I actually don't like soba that much. I did buy them like dry soba noodles, and I don't like the buckwheat noodles too much. But I do believe that if I got them in Japan, I would like them. I also didn't try sushi in Japan, which is kind of a crime because I don't like sushi. But next time I'm in Japan, I need to go into like some of those conveyor belt sushi places and at least try it to see. I usually try Korean fried chicken. That's that's the thing that I'm looking forward to most in Korea when I'm there. I will be eating fried chicken all the time because I've heard so much good stuff about Korean fried chicken. Also, well, thank you so much for the donation. I will get to it in a minute. I have to go through the chat. The conversation low-key makes me hungry. Yeah, me too. I'm curious about this topic now. Yes, you should be. Oh, thank you so much, Wolf. This is my donation for later. You should try one at this place called Rakuzan. It's really good. Okay. I will mark it down somewhere if I find a pen. If you have recommendations for restaurants and stuff, gimme. I don't like fish, so no sushi for me. Yeah, that's understandable. I think my main issue with sushi is actually the rice. To be fair, I did try sushi only once. And it wasn't as good, so I just dismissed it. Because, I don't know, I don't want to spend money on the conveyor belt sushi places that are here when I don't know if I actually like it. So I'm in that sort of like cursed circle because if I get them in a supermarket, I know it's going to be bad. But on the other hand, I tried sushi from a restaurant, but it was a Chinese restaurant, so that's not the same. It's not that authentic, like Japanese stuff. So I kind of regret that I didn't try them in Japan when I had the chance. So next time I'm in Japan, I need to try sushi. I need to like challenge myself in this regard. I had this good ramen place in Osaka. Gimme. I love Osaka. I will go back there, especially when they have ramen. Recommended to be by locals. I did find some good places in Osaka for a ramen. I actually had one right across the street from the hotel that I was staying at, and they served this like the foamy chicken broth. It was really good, but unfortunately, my experience was kind of ruined by the gentleman who was sitting next to me and slurping. I hate slurping. I know it's a thing in Japan. I understand that. The same way it's eating with your mouth open, like loud chewing in most Asian countries, like Southeast Asia. But I hate it. Here in Europe, it's actually considered rude to chew loudly when you are eating. And so I was raised up with the thing that not only I have misophonia in this regard, which makes it even worse, but I was also raised in the stand that chewing loudly when eating is rude, so I shouldn't be doing that. So I'm always trying to eat as quietly as possible. So in this regard, visiting restaurants in Japan was slightly difficult, but I made it through. I am very proud of myself. I didn't smack anyone over the head with anything. I like rice. I also like rice, but there's a difference between the rice that I usually buy, which is basmati, which is Indian. I am aware of the difference, and the one they use in Japan, which is like the short grain, very sticky. So I think my main issue with sushi is the rice because they don't know how to make it here. And it's like really dry and weird. So maybe really if I had sushi in Japan, I would actually enjoy it. But hey, who knows? I have it saved on my Google Maps. But I also want to try onigiri. You should, but in Japan, not from the supermarket whenever you are. I want to try mochi, but whenever I try to make it, I always somehow fail. You try to make it? Wow. Okay. Heads down. I usually buy them, but I don't like mochi like the normal kind, the ones filled with like bean paste and stuff like that. I do like the ice cream mochi. That's my guilty pleasure. I unfortunately had it only once when I was in Japan, but they do have good one. You know those like oval oval boxes with two of them. It's red. It's really good. I love ice cream mochi. It's not typical Japanese thing, obviously. It's like a fusion with American cuisine, I think, in this regard or in this case. But I really love ice cream mochi. I hate chewing sounds. Thank you, my person. Yeah, I do have misophonia. I can survive, but like my mom doesn't understand this. But whenever it's why I usually eat here in my room and don't eat downstairs because I just can't stand listening to anyone chew. Even though they think they are not chewing loudly, I still hear it and it's still grating my nerves. It's like it's that feeling that you want to take something and just smack that person over the head just so they stop. So that's the feeling. So whenever I eat downstairs, I have to have at least like a TV going, so I have something else to listen to. I'm gonna go now, but maybe if I have time, I'll pop back in. Yeah. Thank you for being here, Leah. I'm happy to see you on live, and we will see each other, I suppose, in the comments. My boyfriend used to do it, and I slap him every time. You know what? Fair. Do it. Bye bye, Leah. See ya. Which is surprising considering he's Slavic and they're very proper. Okay, yeah, that is strange. Because mostly Slavic people are raised with the like state that chewing loudly is considered improper. The rice from the sushi is supposed to be sticky, I think. I mean, most of Japanese rice is sticky because, like, you are eating it with the chopsticks, so it would fall through, which I don't mind. I had what's that place called? Yoshimiya. You know that fast food place? They serve like usual beef bowls. But they have some fried chicken as well, some really good fried chicken. And I had rice bowl in there, and it was fine. Like, uh, it wasn't that bad, but they actually don't salt the rice, which is on one hand I understand because they use soy sauce, which is salty, but when you are eating just the rice, it's not salty. I need salt. So yeah, that's my only gripe with Japanese cuisine is the rice, that it's not salty. But yeah, the rice overall in like sushi and onigiri should be slightly sticky at least. So whenever I get onigiri here, well, whenever I tried 2 times, I gave it 2 tries and it was awful both times. So I'm not going to spend money on that anymore. Because here, if I buy one onigiri, it's like this big and it's one. And for the same price, I would have 2 large onigiris that tastes absolutely delicious in Osaka. So, yeah. I think I'm gonna go now. It's getting pretty late and I have morning classic tomorrow. Thank you for being here. Bye bye, Ari. Hopefully, I will see you again someday. I will be ending the stream soon-ish as well because I'm really hungry after this discussion. I'm getting for lunch. Okay, yeah, flex away. Now I'm mad. No, I'm not. Yeah, so I will be ending the stream because my voice is going away and I'm also really hungry and I can hear my mom cooking downstairs. So I think I will go get some. Yeah, yeah. Flex on me some more, why don't you? You're so lucky, I love you. Okay, I was trying to find the onigiri emoticon, but it's not there. Sorry. Okay, thank you. Thank you for the imaginary piece of onigiri. I need the storm right now. I've seen so many people post videos of storms happening in like the surrounding countries. In Poland, in Germany, in Switzerland. And here, nothing. I need the storm. It's so hot. Even for a while to drop the temperature, at least a little bit. Okay, I'm really hungry now, so I'm going to end the stream right here. I did stream for much longer than I expected. And yeah, I'm happy you were here with me as always. Thank you so much for the nice chat. And with some of you, I will see you on at the premiere. And for those of you who can't make it on the premiere, I will be looking forward to next week. Hopefully on the stream again. I will try to stream more often before I will be streaming more often if we actually go into Nope. I will be streaming more often with the reading streams. Period. I'm not thinking anymore. Yeah. See ya. See you soon. And have a nice day / evening / morning. And see you again either on the premiere or next week. Bye-bye.